Hey guys, today I'm going to be checking out the newest episode of Oshi No Ko, episode 5 of season 3, Casting. I'm fairly excited to get into this. I really enjoyed last week's episode, and this whole season in general has been hitting really well. But like the OST and sound design and everything last week really hit. It set like the tone for Aqua's breakdown and like the whole reveal of essentially Aqua's revenge story not being over yet. And for someone like me who like the revenge aspect is one of the weaker aspects of the show for me, that was super well done and has me much more intrigued and invested in that side of the story now. So I'm very excited to see what the rest of the season has to offer for us. Let's not waste too much more time and hop right into this. If you're new to my channel, this is much more of a watch along than just a straight reaction. So if you would like the audio and or the full video without me blocking the screen, you can just sync up with my copy. But I'll give us a countdown and get right into this episode. 3, 2, 1, start. Oh, don't buffer for me. My internet has been a little bit bad this morning. And you know me, I'll always glaze this opening. It's honestly every opening this season is so good. But this is definitely probably in my top 3 this season, especially after listening to him so much. To be fair, there's a lot of anime I am or haven't checked out that I normally would have. So there's probably some also incredible openings that I don't know of. I just love the song and visuals on this one. It just hit so good. Yeah, I really wonder how the direction of the story is going to go now, especially after Aqua essentially figuring out that his revenge story is not over. I also saw so many people shitting on Aqua as well last week, which I was a little bit surprised to see, because I thought that was one of my favorite episodes for his character, so I was a little bit surprised to see that. Oh, a little bit. We're getting a little bit more in depth with the dad. That's diabolical. I wonder, because he's much like our villain of this story right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he had a very rough time as well when he was that young in the entertainment industry. And that probably won't go well for Aqua. God, Aqua is not fucking Aqua. Akane is fully locked in detective mode. That is a cute outfit, by the way. I'm very I'm very interested what's gonna happen to Aqua's character now going forward. Giving him a. That's cute. Yeah, she is pretty great character. Yeah. Oh. God, it's I'm actually so much more invested in the revenge aspect now that he has like sort of a normal life to protect, and it's almost like if he goes through with it, he's almost throwing away part of a really good aspect of his life. Akane is really great. God, I hope. I have a feel. I have a feeling it won't take long before things get. I mean, if you've streamed before with your real face, it's kind of hard to. I wonder what Kana or Kana was thinking right there. Oh, feel it feels like she might get pushed out. That's fair. That that's a shame. It also, I feel like Ruby getting so active, especially thinking more about revenge and stuff, is really pushing everyone in the group apart a little bit as well. Actor, is this someone we've met before? Hopefully this doesn't go bad for her. Got it. Got it. Came to the rescue too. Oh, that's That's fucking funny. She's trying to play the game. I feel like her getting to act again would probably be really good for her, though. God, the way they draw her eyes, because like, I mean, yeah, it's almost like that expression on Kana's face, but just like permanently. Hopefully. God, I hope that's also probably a good thing to do. Mem, that is one of my favorite ways someone's been animated like that before. I don't think I've ever seen like a chibi type animation like that before. I really like that. God. Kana in the back. Yep, yep. I'm used to this. Is Kana gonna bring up her potential acting? And it is at least nice that our manager, very in the business, but really good person still, too, from everything we've seen. God, I'm so worried that this is gonna go shitty for her. I mean, at least he's married, so hopefully. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. People can still be weird, but. Interesting. I actually don't know a lot about the movie industry in Japan. I really only watch anime movies 90% of the time, and that's all on streaming services. That is a good sign so far. He seems relatively nice. I just really don't want her to get in a situation that she doesn't want to be in or gets forced into. God, this is so hopeful. This is making me more and more worried as it goes on. Oh, God. At least going to an office doesn't seem like it would cause too much. That fucking dude in the back. God, I just have a feeling something so bad is gonna happen. It is actually nice. It doesn't even look like a fucking studio. That God, so far he hasn't given me any super weird vibes, but Sweet words, but I don't. That was a really cool transition. She is very, very lucky. She's very lucky. This, I think his director is nice. Little bit weird, but he at least has some respect. Yeah. Okay, so it went a little bit off the rails, but it could have went a lot worse than I was. Oh, I spoke too soon. That was one of the things I was originally worried about. Oh, poor Kana. Oh, yeah, and the fact that she didn't tell anyone is gonna make it even more suspicious. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Right as I was like, okay, he was a little bit weird, a little bit aggressive, but he knew where to hold back, and then it fucking doesn't even matter. It's still gonna get spun into a story no matter what. Especially if there was no one else there, and I don't know if we knew how long she stayed, but it probably looked like she was leaving afterwards. Unfortunate. That scene with Kana crying as well, all broke my heart a little bit. That was sad. I She's a character that I like a lot, so I really hope the best for her. But I have a feeling she's in for a really rough time the season, because it feels like a lot of the things, even when they start to go a little bit well, they kind of fall apart. I really hope she's able to get through this like an insane controversy or something, because that is just so shitty. Really great episode though. Honestly, I had a feeling that something was gonna go wrong that entire episode, and honestly, I don't know if you could see it on my face or anything. That whole scene with the director was slightly making me uncomfortable. But I think that's impressive writing and whatnot. Um, Especially because I really didn't know how it was gonna go, because he seemed nice enough, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything, especially in the industry. So I'm glad at least she left the room with a more positive experience than what was very likely possible, especially if it was any other director, I feel. Um, I think the controversy is going to be the really rough part, and I feel like the fact that she didn't tell like her manager or anything could also lead to some infighting in the actual group itself, and then hopefully it doesn't become too insane of a controversy and get her like fired from the group or something. Or I feel like she's in for a really rough time next episode. But I can't wait to see what the rest of the season has to offer. I'm really enjoying this one. Last week's episode was really great. This episode was really great in a different way. Last episode was very much about like the revenge story, and then this was more entertainment industry type stuff, which took a look at some very uncomfortable truths. Um, so yeah, I'm glad it. Oh, I wondered that the friend that like got them together. I wonder if she's the one who told like the paparazzi type dude, because I couldn't tell what like her whole plan was when she like left to like call someone. Um, yeah, I'm very worried for her, and hopefully, because honestly, even if she doesn't ever end up with Aqua or anything, I just want her to be happy, and she is in a very rough spot at the moment, especially because I feel like she came out of that whole thing with the director probably fairly in a decent place, because she was able to have just like an actual human conversation with them, and didn't have to get like super weird between them, which I think was really cool. Even though he was definitely playing the player a little bit, but yeah, I just really hope the best for her, and I could see it going in a very dark path with her story, and I hope it doesn't get too rough. I hope either someone in the idol group or Aqua or Akane or someone is able to help her through this. And it doesn't turn into such an insane deal, but I'm definitely worried for her. But I will catch you guys all next week or throughout the week if you watch any of my other reactions or things like that. But I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching this with me. Peace!